Hello my friends, it's Julie with Butterfly Papers, and today I have a giant snippet roll. I'm not sure how big it is, how long it is, but it's took me a few nights to make it. I have used up all of my small scraps, well, almost all. This box was full, and this is what's left. So there's just a few stickers. I had just too many floral stickers. I had these years ago, and I'm gonna use them. And there's a few stamps. I just had too many stamps already done in there. So it's basically, now I have a seed of scraps for next time. So this is the giant snippet roll. It's a little unwieldy. And all I did was I sat there with my glue bottle and I just pulled out things randomly from the box, and whatever it was, I would just put it together. And I know it's not the most beauteous one, but what I'm going to do later when I find them is do some stamping, and then maybe do some, what do you call it, speckling, when you do with gesso and you speckle them to give a little bit of continuity. And maybe sometimes when you're about to use a snippet roll, you can adjust it then too. And I didn't glue down all of the edges because then it would give me space to tuck something in there. Say I'm going to use this section, but I really want to have a rabbit in there. I mean, it's almost Easter, right? So I could tuck a rabbit in there somewhere. Still add something to it. So I like using snippet rolls. I just forget about it. I have paper ruffles that I've made too, just with glue. And those I have to have right above my desk, or I forget I have them. So this one, I probably should re-roll this one anyways. Just was a lot of fun. And I don't know how I'm going to keep this one. Actually, I do need to re-roll it now because I've come undone here. So I'll just keep showing it to you while I talk to you. So there's some images here. I think this is Victoria magazine, some of them. Some of them are from calendar pages. I don't remember where all of them. I think this is a book page. And sometimes I went vertical and sometimes I went horizontal. I think this here is a horizontal and a vertical next to each other. I mean, it's a junk journal, so what do you do? And there are some washi tape, and there's a lot of stamps. I wanted to use up some washi tape. You don't see me using a lot of washi tape, simply because I don't really need a lot of washi tape, because I don't use it a lot. I love this section here. It's so pretty. I did usually work with a section, and if I drew something out that would match the purple section, I would put it there, or or if I pulled out something that was yellow, I'd put it a little farther down the line. So there's a little bit of color continuity on it. This is from a library, those sheets where those little pieces of paper that have in the back of the library books where you would stamp your due date on. So that was fun to use. More of the washi. There's some glossy, and the glossy is from Victoria magazine mostly. Some of these are from greeting cards. I didn't want to use anything that was like a cardstock because I wouldn't be able to bend that well because I wanted to roll it up. And then I have doily pieces here. All kinds of scraps. I only have large scraps now in strips because I wanted to do a paper weaving demonstration for you. I have some samples made up. I just haven't gotten time to sit and do it. Isn't this lovely? I just love how some of these sections turned out. I mean, the bird, and yeah. It's interesting to see just doing it randomly. Here's a piece of fabric. Here's a piece of paper bag. How it turned out. There's an article in Alfred Mucha. There's some nice images there. Some music paper. Some book pages. This is from a clip art book, or not clip art, what do you call those? I don't think you call them clip art books anymore. But anyways, one of those books where you can cut out images. And a little piece of fabric, a little bit of a tea bag, all kinds of things to add. Some pattern pieces. I don't know if you've seen that. This is from my current calendar. This is from, there was a sheet, a recipe. I've come across my mom's old recipes, and she had a whole bunch of handwritten ones, so I used one of them in here. I have divided the rest up between my sisters and sisters-in-laws, but I didn't. So we all have an equal amount of handwritten recipes from my mom. She passed away in 1992 when I had just graduated from high school. So that's how old I am. Anyways, there's some handmade paper. I am definitely a Gen X. And then a piece of lace. This little snippet of lace. This lace always reminded me of lingerie lace. I don't know if it is or not, but here's a receipt. And as I got in later, I didn't always use a strip of paper on the back. I would just piece things together. There's some flower stickers. Here's part of my mom's recipe. Just a little bit of peeking out. Here's a fortune cookie thing. Fortune cookie fortune. That's what it would be called. A die cut somebody sent me. A couple of those. And interesting how sometimes things would just pop up and you'd be like, oh, that's perfect. Or then it's like, I don't know what to do with this. But it still kind of makes sense. And when I use it, you know, maybe use a small snippet or a large one. All kinds of ways to use them. Oh, there is a scrap. This is from my old greeting card. So this is a lot of fun, a great way to use up scraps. And I am now saving another set of images to make another snippet roll with you. And it is going to be entirely out of junk mail. I'm debating whether I should coffee dye the junk mail before I start, or should I paint it afterwards. I just got myself a cheap paint set. It was like on clearance for $17 at, was it Michael's? And I've been wanting one for a while to get back into painting. Somebody sent me a seal and it was perfect right there. So let me know, what do you think? Should I, because most of the stuff in junk mail is white, so should I coffee dye it first, or should we paint it together? I don't know how the painting will go because I haven't painted in a while, but hey, it's junk journaling. So there you have it. That is the complete one, and I think I'm going to measure this and I'll let you know how long it is. But anyways, I'll put it up here. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope this gave you some inspiration. Snippet roll does not have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be thought out. You don't have to buy anything for it. This is all for my scrap box that I've accumulated over the last, how long? It doesn't have to be this long either. You can just make little snippets. You can just do small things too. So everybody's is going to be different. We all have our different things and our different likes and aesthetics. So this is just how this one came out. And I am, for the most part, happy with it. And it'll be fun to see how I can use it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next page. Goodbye.